Hello all, Jeff here with a new video. I thought I'd just give the Forza-thon videos a bit of a rest this weekend because I decided to do some racing in R class or Retaliation class in the 1969 Lola Penske Sunoco T70 MkIIIB. So let's see how we go. So the first race, Suzuka East, starting third place thanks to the test drive in the previous lobby. Latest GT1 in front, Porsche, and all of a sudden the Centenario gets off to a ridiculous start, and so does the Ford GT40, and just look at the straight line speed of that OP wagon. As the GT1 and the Porsche collide, GT1's off, the Porsche is behind me, and yeah, the GT40, that's one of the most OP cars in R-Class, and you can see it right there. However, the all-wheel drive of the Lamborghini Centenario is keeping up with him. And I'm in for a chance here too, because this ended up being a good all-round car. But as we go out of the S's to the shortcut that takes us back to the main straight, it's a good fight here. The GT40 goes wide though. Centenario gets the launch. However, the GT40 with its really good straight line speed, like a slingshot. See you later. And yeah, so this could be an interesting race here because all three of these cars behave differently. As the Centenario gets in the sand, however, right behind me now, gives me a little nudge, that's fine. But the GT40's still in front. But because of all the power it's got, it's not that great in the twisty stuff. And it's got some wheels on the sand, and all of a sudden him and the Centenario, they've collided. And there's the lead for myself. The Centenario's still there, but after all that, I kept the lead in the last lap, untouchable. Believe it or not, I did pass a lap guy in the middle of all this, but first race out in this Sunoco Penske Lola in Forza 7, it's a win. So off to the next one. So we're on for a roll here. So next race was at Watkins Glen Full Alternate. That is the circuit without the bus stop chicane, starting 9th, dead last in this lobby. This is a new lobby I joined. And turn 1, people are colliding all over the place. The McLaren F1, the Lambo, the Ferrari, they've all collided, and I've gained 4 spots. Someone goes straight into the fence, and the 3 in front of me are just smoking all over the place up to the S's, but they've taken it clean somehow, despite the smoke. They must have a stock diff in their cars, because there's no way you could smoke like that with a race diff. But anyway, bypass the chicane as I go a little wide there at turn 5, I think it is, correct? And we've got a bit of a battle here for the lead. And I'm right behind this Mercedes CLK GTR here. But, you know, just by my time, but I ended up getting 3rd spot to start of lap 3 because not much else happened before that. But the McLaren F1 with a ridiculous turn 1 extend, and I just tap that curb, slide and hit the fence, and I've lost 3rd place and 4th as well. There goes the Lotus GT1. But yeah, that could have been, I could have kept 3rd spot if I didn't just tap that little curb there at the S's at turn 2. But anyway, I'm still a chance here as 2nd place has lost 3rd. The Lotus, that was close. The McLaren, and all of a sudden the Radical just comes from out of nowhere, takes 5th place away from me. There you go, I've lost 3 spots in 1 lap, which isn't the best. But look at this, the McLaren and the Radical collide. Oh, just backed out a little because I didn't want to cause more carnage. But I've gone by the Radical. But we all know what Radicals are. They're basically race cars. Anyway, the McLaren extends the heel of the boot, but I've got a Radical right behind me because, you know, it's one of those cars that's got a lot of momentum. All of a sudden the McLaren gets by me and the Radical's not far behind either, so we've got to be careful about this. But the McLaren just saw me coming, lets me by, But I just take the last corner way too wide, and there goes the radical. However, I've got to bear the straight line speed. Bye bye. And yeah, could have been third or even. The McLaren nearly smashed it into me. But apart from that, that was all that happened. Fourth place it was for me. So next race. So the next race, Monza Short. Who knows what's going to happen here? So the whole idea is take it clean into turn 1. However, Seth Rollins, of all people, gives me the curb stomp, showing all of us why he was WWE and United States Champion at the same time. And because of Seth's antics, we've got a lot going on here at Monza. Welcome to a new season of CSI Monza, where carnage happens almost every second. And there goes the Ford GT40, the old OP wagon in R class. Of course he's going to get by me in the straights. But yeah, be on the lookout for Rollins. He's in a black Porsche 935. But I wanted to have a really clean race, see if I could get a win, but obviously that's out of the window now, as we have more going on at turns 1 and 2. Look at this, it's all over the place. The Lambo and the Ferrari, I've got nowhere else to go. Lambo tags the Lotus, and I thought, as Seth Rollins gets at it again, I'll just let the Lotus through, just because, well, both of our races are ruined, let's be honest. And check out this Ford Capri. That straight line speed is ridiculous. That's an R-Class Ford Capri. That's not bad at all. And I was checking his stats, 10.0 acceleration. You heard right. As he gets tagged by the Lotus GT1. But to be honest, that's probably all the Capri has, straight line speed. It's probably got no handling, no brakes whatsoever. As we go into start of lap 3, take it easy. Seth Rollins hit the tyre wall. Perhaps he's lost those championships now. But yeah, as we get out, see what I mean? And all of a sudden, bang! The Lambo and the GT40 collide. Oh, and it got to the point where I'm just like, look, just go past, mate. Well, too late now because so the Capri and the Lotus collide. The Capri's in the sand. The whole idea was trying to let the GT40 stay in front of me because I felt bad for him. But after the turn 1 carnage, I knew this was going to be one of those survival races, if you call it that. And there you go, Seth Rollins again, behind the GT40, purple Lamborghini. Oh, it's just on for young and old here. There you go, the GT40 cops it again from the Lambo Huracan. There's a sign in the middle of the road, that's not safe at all. But that's Monza for you, whether it's the long circuit or the short circuit, and bang! The Lambo smashes into me. Perhaps that was Dean Ambrose. Perhaps the entire shield is out there. Roman Reigns must be in one of the orange Lamborghinis, but dead last I am. All because of these noobs, if you call them that. But yeah, it was just a matter of surviving, whereas right now I've been killed about 100 times. So look, it's a bit of a nothing race, let's be honest. There's that very quick Ford Capri's in front of me, but once we get to the straights, see you later. I mean, it takes a while for him to get the power down, but then there's his 10.0 acceleration. Look at that. It's not bad at all, is it? As we go into Parabolica, of course he's no good around the corner, so I get by him. Kind of. Oh, I do actually. Oh, not bad from him. But then he gets the pedal to the metal and see you later. Wow. Just imagine how good that thing will be in the drag strip. Oh, it was a bit of a half dive bomb from myself, but then again, I got much better brakes than him. As we got the GT40 in front of me, of course he's going to get by me. I've got the Capri behind me as well, but it looks like he's had an off just at the exit of Ascari. But yeah, it just got to the point where I'm just like, look, I'll finish the race and see what happens. However, there's that purple Lambo in the sand. The GT40 goes in the sand, and everyone else does as well. And you know what that means? It's happened to me a lot. Disconnected. What's the point? See you later. However, the next day I thought I may as well do some racing. So I did a couple races here and there in R-Class, new lobby, and we're here at Brands Hatch Indy. And it's meant to be in the wet. Well, it's not raining yet, and we've got a Mercedes CLK GTR in front as we go down Paddock Hill Bend, and all of a sudden we've got a McLaren F1 round the outside. It's a good move. Although it's a little dirty, backs off because he knew he was braking way too hard. I tap into the CLK, but I'm like, look, nah, my fault. Stay in front. As a result, the McLaren has gone up ahead of me as we go to 30s and clearways, and the McLaren gives the CLK a bit of a tap, and he nearly gets the lead, but he actually does. So there you go. Perhaps the guy in the CLK GTR realises that we're a lot faster than him as he backs off before we even reach Paddock Hill Bend. But yeah, so it looks like it's going to be a two-way battle between myself and the McLaren F1 as we go into Druids. And fencing sign in the middle of the road for some reason, as the McLaren just gets a little slidey getting out of Graham Hill Bend. As we fast forward to lap 3, it started to pour down with rain. Anyway, the McLaren's gone wide and I've gone through him at clearways. So yeah, I was feeling pretty confident because I was, having a look at him. But then I get on the grass, give him the lead back. That was a mistake from my end. But we're going to Paddock Hill Bend. As you can see, this thing is very slidey. It doesn't have a big wing like that McLaren F1 does. However, he gets slidey at Druids. So it's on for young and old here. So I'm going for the entry. However, he's got the inside line for Graham Hill, so I'm like, look, plenty of time. Let's see what happens. As he just goes ridiculously wide out of Graham Hill Bend. I nearly thought of making the move at 30s, but I thought better of it. As we go to clearways at the end of lap 4, it's a good little battle here. So I know I can get in front of him. I was in the lead for a little bit. As we start lap 5, and I'll just back off just a little bit. Get a couple wheels on the grass and the sand, but somehow I've gotten away with it. As we go in the Druids, thought about making the move, thought better of it. He just goes in the middle of the puddles. Because I wasn't in the puddles, I get a better run out of Druids into Graham Hill Bend. In the lead I go. However, Paddock Hill, lap 6, there's a rammer in the radical. Have a look at him. And he just taps me for no apparent reason. And I've given the McLaren the lead. Look, he tapped me because I was spinning the wrong way. However, the McLaren realises that he doesn't tolerate rammers. He has the same views as myself, so he lets me past. And I end up destroying the competition, let's be honest. And it's another win in the Lola. So there you have it. Oh wait, here's old mate. He's loving it. Good on ya. But anyway, I've shared the tune for this car. It's called R-Class Hopper. The description is called R-Class Hopper. Now, if you like the video, smash the like button. Leave a comment, let me know what you think, let me know what car I should do next, and also subscribe for more content and tap the bell so you're notified of new videos. Anyway, this is Jeff here on Happy Racing. Cheers.